Hello, class 7. This is your chapter number 13, that is past tense. In this chapter, we will see all the forms simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. In the last in the last chapter, we have seen that there are three tenses. What are those? Present, past, and future. We have already covered present tense. Now we will start with past tense. Now see why past tense is used. The past tense is used to express an action that has already occurred. Means action that has already occurred in the past, that has already been done. Alright. Then again, there are all the four forms. Here it's mentioned three in this table. We will see them. First is simple past tense, second is past continuous, and third is past perfect tense. Now we'll see where to use simple past tense. It is used to indicate an action completed in the past. Like mother cooked food in the morning. She has already done this work in the morning. Then it is used to express a habitual or regular action in the past. Means that action that you do every day, or it is in your habit, and that action is done in past. Like she went to office every morning. Like every morning it's her routine, it's her habit to go to office. Then when it is used to narrate a story, like long ago there lived a mighty king. When you have to narrate a story, because the story has already happened, so you need to write them in past tense. Alright. Then the second one is past continuous tense. It is used to denote an action going on at some time in the past. Like my brother was watching the match last evening. So here it is denoting an action that was going on sometime in the past. That is going on. Like my brother was watching, means that is in continuous form. Then it is used to describe situation or an action which had already started at some time but had not ended at the time we are referring to. Means it has started in the past and the ending is not referred, or it's not mentioned. Like she was baking cookies when the children came back. So we have no idea when that action ended. Okay. Then it is used with always, continually, for persistent habits in the past. Like she was always complaining about others. So that always continual habit that you used to do in the past, sorry, it is used to describe that also. Like she was always complaining about others. Now past perfect tense. It describes an action completed before a certain point of time in the past before another action began. Like they had finished their homework when their father returned from office. Means that action, it has completed at some point before another action began. So what was the action that they have completed? They have completed their homework. And what is the another action that began? That their father returned from office. So it's showing that they have already finished or they have already completed one action before another action began in the past. Then it describes an action completed before a certain moment in the past. Like I had sent the parcel by courier last Sunday. So last Sunday, that moment you have sent the parcel. All right. Excuse me. Now see, when we use the simple past tense, we often use like generally, usually, always, often, sometime to express some past habit. And to express past hope, intention, or desire, we use verbs like expect, hope, think, suppose, mean, what with the past perfect tense. We don't change their forms. Then verb be, this verb be, when it is present tense, you change it into is, am, and are. But here be form, it will be changed into was and were. Understood? Then if it is in positive form, see this table. If it is in positive form, I was. If it's negative, I was not. Interrogative, was I. Then we were not, were we. Then in this way, this will be done. Now see here, the verb have is also used in different form according to the change in tenses. Like had, here have, form is had. Alright. In negative, it will be used as I had not or I did not have, in this way. You can see this. And in interrogative, had you, did you have. This way we use all these things. Now this table, it's very important. Mark this important. This is important. In simple past, positive form, we use it. Simple past tense of the verb with subject, like he ate a candy. Past continuous, what form we use? See, the form is was, were plus ing form of the verb, like he was eating a candy. And in past perfect, what is the form? How we write it? Had plus past participle form of the verb, like he had eaten a candy. This is the way you write the simple past, past continuous and past perfect tense. Then in negative form, you use subject plus did not plus root verb. Root verb, remember, root verb, you are not going to change its form. He did not eat a candy. Not is inserted. He was not eating a candy. And then he had not eaten a candy. Then in interrogative form, did I, did plus subject plus root verb. Remember, you have to use root word. You are not going to use any past tense form. Alright, this thing remember. See here, did he eat a candy? Then in this past continuous tense, it will be was he eating a candy, and then had he eaten the candy. So in this way you are going to frame the sentences of simple past, past continuous and past perfect form of in positive, negative and interrogative form. Alright. Now see here, this first one, filling the blanks with appropriate forms of verbs in the simple past, past continuous or past perfect tense. First, she felt, F-E-L-T, felt excited about the vacation while she was telling me all her plans. Then second, she was a tolerant person. Third, they had not been punished. Fourth, he established a new record. Fifth, she had packed her thing before she left. So you can see in 1, 2, 3 and 4th one, it's given in simple past form. Alright. And the last one, if you just carefully see this, we have just discussed that table that it describes an action completed before a certain period of time in past before another action started. So the last one is past perfect, before she left, like that is another action. She has packed her things. So she had packed her things. This is your first action that is completed, and after that another action started, that she left. Alright, I hope this is clear. Then see exercise B, what you have to do, filling the blanks with appropriate form of verb given in bracket. The tense form is also mentioned. You have to use it in interesting form. See, the first one, there was a beautiful shrine that stood beside the hill. You have to write everything in simple past tense. Then second, villagers visited the shrine regularly. Again, it is in simple past tense. Then third, children often played in its courtyard. Again, simple past. Then fourth, you have to change it into past continuous. Remember, women is plural. Women were preparing to decorate the shrine for the annual fair, which was being celebrated with gaiety that day. Then last one, again, past continuous. Vendors, plural. Vendors were arranging various things which would be sold later during the day. Okay. Now, the last two exercise, we will discuss it and then I will show you the written form of them. See, the first and second is done for you. You have to change according to the written directions. Like third one, Rima played in the garden. You have to change it into interrogative form. What will it become? Did Rima play? Don't write it played. You have to write the root form. Did Rima play in the garden? Question mark. Then fourth, did Sabrina dance on stage? Question mark. Dance. You do have to write the root word. I told you in the last page it was given. You have to use the root word. Then fifth, did Mona leave for Kolkata yesterday? Question mark. And sixth, Vibha was not teaching the children to draw the map of India. You have to change into negative. It's very simple. Again, the last way, what you have to do, you have to change every sentence into negative and then into interrogative as well. So see the second one. What will be the answer? The old man had not left Goa long ago. And interrogative will be, had the old man left Goa long ago? Don't worry, I'll show you in written form also. Third, the chef has prepared vegetable biryani for dinner. What will be the answer? The chef had not prepared vegetable biryani for dinner. And interrogative will be, had the chef prepared veg biryani for dinner? Then fourth, Sunidhi wrote an application for grant of leave. Sunidhi did not write an application for grant of leave. And interrogative will be, did Sunidhi write an application for grant of leave? Last, the dancers were performing on folk songs. The dancers were not performing on folk songs. And interrogative will be, were the dancers performing on folk songs? Now I'll show you the answers in written form. If you have not written it when I was saying, just pause the video and write it what I show you now. See, these are the answer. This is exercise C. You can see that, did Rima play in the garden? Did Sabrina dance on stage? Did Mona leave for Kolkata yesterday? Vibha was not teaching the children to draw the map of India. Then the second one, the old man had not left Goa long ago. Then this is the B part, had the old man left Goa long ago. Then the chef had not prepared vegetable biryani for dinner. Had the chef prepared biryani for dinner? Then Sunidhi did not write an application for grant of leave. Did Sunidhi write an application for grant of leave? Then the dancers were not performing on folk songs, and were the dancer performing on folk songs? See, if you have still any confusion, pause this video for some time and write the correct answers. Don't make any mistakes, students. And like last chapter, this chapter is also very important, and in the next video we will finish this chapter. So this is it. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care and please study and complete your work till exercise D. Bye and take care.